I think we have found the very last Adams motor grader on planet Earth. How about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. I got Wiley with me today. What's up, Wiley?
Hey, good morning.
What are you doing?
Just hanging out with you.
Yeah, well, there's better things to do.
Living the dream.
Yeah, well, when you're hanging out with somebody like me, you are living the dream. Hey, man, have we got a story to tell you today? What we're fixing to show you, you can see it behind us. It's insane. You're just not going to believe the story that we've got. So let's take a look at what's behind us. Let's tell you all about it, and let's tell you what we're going to do with it. This is crazy.
If I was a betting man.
Yeah. Look at the trees, Wiley. Now, you know a little bit about trees. How old do you think that one is right there? 2 years?
No, it's no more. It's older than that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this one?
15, could be 20. Might be 20 years.
Listen, we'll harvest that thing. That's growed into the mold board over there. Look at how this thing has been set. Now, this is a 1948, the best we can tell. I'll show you a data plate here in a second. But the best we can tell, it's a 1948 Adams motor grader with a UD14 engine in it. All right, and we're going to explain a little bit more about that, what it means, and the significance of that here in just a second. But let's take another look at this. We'll work from front to back. Wow, you see that? It's got Adams on the tire. That's cool, man.
Well, Mr. Adams didn't spare any expense in the steel he used to build this thing. That is a well-built machine.
Man, this is called a knuckle buster. There's no hydraulics on this system. It's kind of like that old cat grader that we did, that old cat 12 that we did earlier. But look at this, is a Ross. Whoever the Ross company is, whoever knows anything about that, that's some type of a gear system in there, I would assume. Little fun fact for you about the Adams motor grader. So J.D. Adams built the first grader in 1885, and it was drawn by a team of horses. As it got more advanced, he started putting like a tractor on it, and then he eventually made what would be considered the first motorized grader. I mean, this came out before the cats came out. This was the first, now not this one, maybe, no, I'm just kidding. I think about 1931, yeah, 1931 they came out with these motor graders, and then they actually started making Adams up until they were bought out. Who were they bought out by?
Letourneau.
Letourneau Westinghouse.
Yes.
So Letourneau Westinghouse bought these guys out in 1950-ish, somewhere around in there. And they actually kept making these Adams brand until 1960. Now this is something me and Wiley have never come across before, and it's a UD14 engine. That's an international engine, but this lever right here is going to play a significant part of what we're fixing to tell you. That's nuts. It's got trees growing through the floorboard. This thing has been parked here for about 40 years.
And they drove it right here.
Yeah, and they drove
switched it off.
Yeah, they drove it here and they switched it off. It's crazy. Oh, what are those? Spark plugs or glow plug? That's a spark plug.
Yeah. What are these used for?
That's a great question, Wiley. Because if you look on this side, those look like injector lines to a diesel engine. We're looking at history here, by the way.
Right.
This side over here is diesel. All right, remember I was talking about the lever earlier, about 10, 15 seconds ago? That lever actually switched this from gas to diesel. And this is the diesel side of a UD14 engine. And over on this side, you have a gas function. And so you have spark plugs here, and a magneto here, and then your filters, and then this is your gas tank here, this little doohickey right here, and then the fuel bowl here. But this gas tank only started the engine, and then once I want to say it had something to do with compression. Once the compression got up to a certain level, you would pull that lever in the operator's workstation, and then it would switch over to diesel. It's a fascinating engine. So I just wonder, why didn't it work good? Because if it worked good, they would keep making them. You know what I'm saying?
Everything got advanced. They figured out how to get the diesels to fire without the help of the gas. Just like they used to have a team of horses pulling, now they got a UH-50.
Yeah. Now that's the diesel tank up here. So here's your control levers here. Again, it's all mechanical, nothing hydraulic. Here is your gauges that you had. I don't know, maybe amps and fuel or something. 0 to 30 right there, whatever that dial tells you. This was the data plate. I'm gonna try to put a clear shot of the data plate. It's a serial number on this Adams is a 4434. That's the serial number. The model number is a 512. The engine is a UD-14A. Something is 89-Charlie. Serial number is UDF-24417. Max idle is 1555 RPMs. Very, very interesting. You can just kind of make out some of the stuff there. What do you think, man?
I like it.
Pretty awesome.
History.
Man.
It's just a lot of history.
How much you think this thing weighs, man?
I don't know, Hank. That's a pretty thick piece of metal here.
Look how thick this moldboard is. You know, no, that's an inch. That's an inch thick, dude. So now it's the $1 million question, Wally. Will it start?
No. It'll probably take more than it costs new to get it to start.
The story goes that the owners that had this prior to the guy that we are talking to had it, and he drove it here and he parked it here, and that was like 40 years ago, something like that. And the gentleman that bought it, we got in touch with him, and he was like, yeah, let's go over there and let's see if we can crank it up or something. He hadn't really paid that much attention to it neither, so we all came down here to look at it together and really discovered that it was too far gone.
Yeah. It flatlined about 20 years ago.
Yeah, we would have been here in the 70s.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, is that 80, 90? Yeah.
In the early 2000s.
Yeah. Math in public is not my strong suit, Wiley.
I can tell.
1, 2, Earnhardt, 4. Hey, listen, this has been a fun video to make. It ain't a will it start video, but dude, this has been a really, really interesting piece to come look at. I've never seen Adams. I've never seen a UD-14. I've never seen, you know, this type of setup, you know. If you know how these engines worked and why you needed the gas before you switched over to diesel, leave a comment below. We'll be interested in reading that. Give us a like if you think this stuff is interesting.
I read the comments.
Well, type slow because he can't read fast.
That's right.
All right.
Don't use big words either.
Don't use the big words.
I Google a lot.
Yeah. And then why did they go to a pony motor? That's another thing that we could probably like to find out, you know, because eventually they went to a pony motor.
Did the starters get stronger and could spin the diesel engine up and without having to use assistance? I don't know why.
I'm pretty sure the pony motors came after this.
And after these got hot and you ran them, you knocked off for lunch and you ate your bologna sandwich, would it start up by itself?
Oh, without the gas. Yeah. Those are all good questions, you know.
So if you run a road grader and ate a bologna sandwich for lunch and used a pony motor, would it crank?
Or if you had a bologna sandwich for lunch, just let us know in the comments. This has been a really, really cool piece to find. I just wish it was in a little better shape.
Yeah.
One interesting fact about this no kid in particular road grader right here, it helped build Fort Rucker in Alabama. And so, you know, all these guys that are going through all the helicopter trainings, I might have some helicopter pilots that are watching this right now that's come through Fort Rucker. This guy right here paved those streets for you or graded those roads for you. So, I mean, the Fort Rucker ain't 5 miles from here. And so to see this as part of, I mean, this is some Army history, you know, and this helped build the fort that trained a lot of you guys in Army aviation. That's pretty cool. Piece of history right here. Pretty awesome. There's a strap, gas tank, or a fuel tank strap.
Just wait, that fuel tank, it's set right there.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Yeah, they was going. I guess fuel got so high they was hoping there would be just a little bit left. There was nothing.
Wonder what fuel was. That was probably what, 3 cents a gallon?
I think they gave it to you back then.
Yeah, they might have.
Just to get it out of the tank.
That's right. That's right. We appreciate you guys watching. This thing is incredible. We're not going to come back to it. The guy that is actually buying it is probably going to scrap it. I don't know. He has yet to make that decision, but he's kind of leaning towards scrap. Unless you guys send me an email or something saying no, don't scrap it. I'll buy it from you. Then you can you're gonna have to pay more than the price of scrap for it though, because that's what he can get for it.
You know, Hank, after I got to thinking about it, I think the starters got better. I'm gonna guess starters.
Yeah.
Is why they why they had to do the gas. They
probably bigger, badder starters.
I think so. That's what I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Hey, listen, I'm wearing a Hamiltonville Farm shirt. Wiley's wearing a new logo design on his shirt. If you're interested in Hamiltonville Farm merchandise, we have been linked to that stuff below. Go buy you a t-shirt, help support the channel so we can keep digging around old equipment like this. We appreciate you guys watching. Take care. God bless you guys.